The following program may contain elements not suitable for all ages. Performances are conducted by trained professionals. Viewer discretion is advised. This week on NEW Evolve, Blake Maxwell goes one-on-one against Matt Wheeler. Then, Steve Arsenault goes head-to-head against the Bulldog, Brandon Hynes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back today to NEW Evolve. It's Todd Winters, and I am proud to introduce my special guest here today, Newfoundland wrestling legend, Drew Douglas. Welcome to the booth, Drew.
Thank you very much, Todd. It's great to be here.
This is a fantastic, exciting contest we've got here today, kicking off Evolved. We've got Dynamite Dylan Davis's little buddy, Matt Wheeler, taking on John Biz's newest client, Blake Maxwell, the Thoroughbred. What do you expect here today, Mr. Douglas?
Just based on looks alone, it looks like it might be a fast-paced match. So let's see how this goes.
Certainly, Matt Wheeler known for his high-flying tactics. I'm still waiting for him to break out of that shell. I know there's something in there that he's just waiting to bust loose. And under the wing of Dynamite Davis, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, he got a good friend in Dynamite Davis. So he got a good leader, and hopefully he can break out of this shell that you talk about.
Certainly, Dynamite Davis certainly at the top of his game here in NEW, and with the recent rumors from executive producer Mike Barrington that tag team titles will be making their way onto the scene here in NEW Evolved, certainly we've got to look forward to the formation of some new tag teams.
Oh, quick pinfall here, folks.
Referee Justin Crickard in there, right on the ball there today, but only a 2 count there for Mr. Wheeler.
That was a close one.
John Biz doing what he does best over there, advising his client. Certainly Biz is putting all of his eggs in that basket there with the Thoroughbred, hoping to take him to the top here in NEW.
Some talent just needed guidance, and maybe John Biz can add that guidance to put this guy to the top.
Well, certainly you can't argue with success. John Biz has managed some of the biggest, the baddest, and the best to come across here on the island.
Well, let's hope that his experience will help this young talent.
Certainly, Blake trained by the great Lance Storm there, and certainly looking to gain the upper hand here on Mr. Wheeler so far, not having much luck.
No, not much at all. I like his strategy though. Slow it down, keep Wheeler on the defense in this part.
Certainly, he doesn't want Matt Wheeler taking off using all those high-flying tactics that he's known for, and a psychological game here, Drew.
Oh, I've seen this before.
Beautiful Greco-Roman eye poke.
Yes, for sure.
Lovely, lovely. What a move there.
That was a heel kick.
Beautiful.
Playing to the crowd.
Certainly, Blake certainly loves to play to the crowd. He's not shy about letting everyone know about his virtues inside the squared circle.
Well, that's good. He needs to show his confidence, show them what he can do. Confidence is a key in pro wrestling.
Certainly, and nobody's more confident than the Thoroughbred. There we go, showing off the guns. Blake certainly in control here on Dynamite's little buddy.
He's got the punishment in now. He's got to stay on top of him, though. I think if this Wheeler kick gets going, Blake could be in big trouble.
Certainly, Wheeler's explosive offense certainly hasn't had a chance here to get going. The Thoroughbred's kind of taking him to task right out of the gate.
A great strategy here against Wheeler.
Certainly, Wheeler, the ground and pound offense here of Blake. Certainly, and a lovely.
Did he pull the hair?
I don't know.
Is that a hair pull?
I don't think so. I don't think Blake wouldn't resort to such tactics. John Biz not known for those kind of things, so, you know. Clean cut.
I don't know about that.
Don't give me that. I've seen you in the day in the squared circle, and I've seen you pull some things.
I've done the worst of the worst.
Certainly, you did what it had to take.
You gotta do what you gotta do to win matches. But if we're gonna stay within the rules and win matches, that's more commendable.
Certainly it is, but commendable doesn't win championships or report. Certainly, but commendable doesn't win championships or line your pockets, and Blake's only out for those two things here in NEW.
Wheeler showing some fire here, fighting back. Couple shots to the gut, now to the head. He's working him into the corner.
Does illegal closed fist from definitely learned from Dynamite Davis.
Short arm clothesline.
Cheaters, the two of them.
I don't know about that. Oh, and a 2 count on the short arm clothesline.
Referee needs to get in there a bit quicker. There was a bit of a slow count.
I think it was a clean count.
Clean count. Clean count. Here we are today on NEW Evolved. You're here a few minutes and already fabricating lies in the booth.
I call it like I see it. Nice belly to back suplex there by Blake.
That's just time. He needs time. He got to put on the shades. Let all the rounders in the crowd know he's in the house. There we go. That's right. Wave to him. That's right, Blake. Show him how it's done.
Wheeler's back to his feet. He better turn around and stay on Wheeler. Here it is, big drop kick right to the sunglasses. There they go outside the ring.
Hit a man with glasses. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Sunglasses.
What a scoundrel.
Off the ropes. Oh, there's the heel kick. Ducks under. Head scissors. No. Oh.
Bit of a modified backbreaker there, yeah.
Oh, close 3.
An interesting variation, but he almost put him away.
He almost got it, yes. That was a very unique move. We're feeling the effects.
I think we could call that what a maneuver.
We could steal that one from...
certainly, that's about all we could say.
There's no name on it. You get the arm reach. Oh, flip up. Leg drop to the arm.
Viciously whipped him over there.
He's holding into the armbar.
And again, back to the Met game. He doesn't want Wheeler getting out of the gate there with that high-flying maneuvers.
Yes, this is a great strategy by Blake.
Certainly, Biz has taught him well here today. You could tell John has prepared his client, had him studying tapes before the match, doing his homework.
Yes, he's got a good strategy going here right now.
Certainly, that's what you got to do here in NEW Evolved. The competition is so fierce that at any point in time, anyone can upset anybody.
There's those closed fists you were talking about.
Close. I don't see any closed fists. Is open, perfectly legal.
Oh, he got set up in the corner. Here it is. Oh, he hit the buckle. Here comes Wheeler. The speed is starting to pick up. Oh, a spear into the corner. Back of the buckle. He's set. Here it is.
He's got him reeling.
Oh, drop kick to the guts. He's getting the crowd going. He's going to the top. Does Blake have an answer for this?
Finally going to unleash that aerial offense here.
Oh, here it is. High cross body. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Oh! John Business just pulled him out of the ring. Come on, ref. Oh, he just hit him with the briefcase.
He said something about his mother. I heard him.
I know.
Heard him from the booth.
John Business was afraid his client couldn't get the job done and is taking it upon himself.
That's not true. Blake.
Oh, he's back into the ring.
Day of the week.
This is disgusting.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
He's laying the boots. Oh, here comes Dylan Davis.
Oh, and what a surprise. Big bad friend Dynamite Davis comes in to save the day once again.
It was a 2-on-1.
It was a 2-on-1.
It was a 2-on-1.
John
Dylan
has
Davis
glasses
did the right
on.
thing. Came out and
One
helped
and a
his
half
buddy.
at best.
As he's checking on Wheeler.
This is ridiculous, but one has to beg the question, have we seen the formation of a new tag team here as we hear the rumblings of the tag team titles arriving on the scene?
I think it would be smart for these two young talent to get together. Maybe take a run at those tag titles.
And fans, will be right back after these messages. that we have here? An NEW heavyweight champion on the scene once again. You know, the last time we saw Mr. Arsenault, he had succumbed to the vegan warrior Marcus Burke, and just one day later, Mr. Arsenault regained the gold. And I pulled some strings, and I've got the footage here, and we're going to break to that in just a moment. And we can see Mr. Arsenault reclaim the glory. Here we go. Marcus Burke and Steve Arsenault, one-on-one. The action was hot and heavy. And as you can see, Mr. Douglas, he certainly had him on the ropes here.
It looks like Arsenault got him here.
Arsenault looking to put him away, but the vegan warrior, he's a tough cookie. He's been everywhere, done everything on the Canadian and worldwide independent scene.
Marcus Burke, I know him all too well.
Beautiful tiger driver there.
Arsenault showing some resilience in the kick out there.
Certainly, Mr. Arsenault, he was none too pleased at that world heavyweight title loss. He felt as if he was put in a compromising position. He put the title on the line in a haste. And as you can see, chose to invoke his rematch clause there just one day later.
If I know Marcus Burke, I know he did not want to put that title on the line so soon after winning it. From experience, knowing when you win a belt, you really don't want to defend it right away.
He's a fighting champion, and I guess Arsenault was just capable of goading him into it. And as you can see, Steve Arsenault picking him up here, looking to put the vegan warrior away.
For the modified Michinoku driver.
It's a beautiful maneuver, either way you slice it. And that was it. The title returns where it belongs. After a short little stint where it doesn't belong.
I don't know, but that handful of eyes really gave him the advantage to give him the title.
You do what you gotta do, and you would have did the exact same thing.
Maybe in the heyday. But there's your champion. So any way you slice it's in the record books. Arsenault is now a two-time champion.
Two-time NEW World Heavyweight Champion. And no rest for the weary here on NEW Evolved, as Steve Arsenault is set to defend the heavyweight title here today against Bulldog Brandon Hynes, who earned this opportunity in a previous triple threat match against Lake Maxwell and Matt Wheeler.
That's two young fellows we've seen earlier. Must have been a hard-fought match.
Certainly was a hard-fought match, a fantastic match from earlier episodes here on NEW Evolved. And the Bulldog is cashing in here today, attempting to take one step further up the ladder here in New Evolution Wrestling, to the top of the ladder at that.
Yes, and the champion is willing to do whatever it takes, as we seen earlier in that clip against Marcus Burke, to keep that title. So Bulldog better have his A-game here tonight.
Certainly, and I don't know if Steve Arsenault learned his lesson, because he put the title on the line in a haste against Marcus Burke, and look what happened. Could the same thing happen here today?
It very well could.
Certainly, we've seen a lot of the Bulldog Brandon Hynes here since his arrival in New Evolution Wrestling, and surprising me especially that what he's capable of inside of the ring.
Well, right now he's got the upper hand as he tries to slow down Arsenault's game.
Yeah, he's certainly trying to slow him down. He doesn't want Arsenault, much like what we saw earlier from Blake Maxwell, he doesn't want Arsenault getting into that second gear here, because when Steve Arsenault's on his game, nobody's better here in New Evolution Wrestling. And I guess that's why he's sitting at the top of the heap.
It looks like so.
Certainly, and the Bulldog here wearing down Steve Arsenault. So if you were in this match back in the day there, Mr. Douglas, and you were defending your title, what kind of tactics would you employ right now against a young upstart whom you've never been in the ring with before?
I'd slow it down.
Certainly.
Make him frustrated, make him make a mistake, and then capitalize on that mistake. And I do believe Arsenault will probably do the same thing.
And as you can see here, almost as soon as you took the words right out of my mouth, as he slows it down, he's just, he's letting the people know the champ's back in town, the champ's here, girls, I'm around.
Yeah.
All the usual things that need to be said.
Like he would, I guess. Or he could get in the ring and fight and defend that title.
I'm going to tell him what you said.
You go right ahead.
Tell Steve what you said about him.
I may be retired, but I'm not done.
Arsenault back in the ring here, none too pleased. Where's the Bulldog going? What's the Bulldog?
The Bulldog is stealing the tricks from Arsenault. Maybe turning the strategy against him.
Certainly, and much to the delight of the fans here in attendance in the jam-packed CLB Armory in St. John's, Newfoundland.
This could be a mistake. I know Arsenault's a vet of the ring game. He might turn this around and Bulldog.
Certainly, Arsenault's, at the top of his game here in NEW, like I say.
Here comes the Bulldog.
I think
Arsenault's being too cocky here now. He's not watching where he's going. What's he doing with the title?
It's his property. He's taking his property. He's a thief.
Oh, he just dropped an elbow right on the belt.
This is ridiculous. Referee Tyler Marsh needs to get in there. Him and his mustache need to get in there and get things under control. Let's have a
Bulldog wants to capitalize on that mistake. Another, and he's back to that arm.
Right back where we started on that arm, slowing Arsenault down. And realistically, I have to say, the psychological advantage, the Bulldog seems to be in charge there as well.
Right now, he's turned the psychological advantage around in his favor right now.
Certainly, he's got Arsenault a bit flustered, but I mean, I'd be flustered too. Arsenault's the champ, and we got this other guy coming out here, stealing his belt, running around the ring, wasting time. Arsenault needs to get in, get out. He has things to do. And you can't let someone like Bulldog Brandon Hynes get in his way here this evening.
Well, he's like the Bulldog getting to his head. Oh, there's a cheap shot to the head. Slap over the referee's back. Now he's laying the boots in the corner.
Perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine.
Back him up, ref. He's in the ropes. Oh, he's back to the boots.
Tyler Marsh is certainly exerting his force here this evening. I mean, my goodness. Stepping in there.
I like a referee gets a little bit physical with the wrestlers. Shows them who's boss in that ring. Oh, kick to the face. And Arsenault is proud of himself there.
As he should be. Two vicious shots there. One right to the spine and then one square in the kisser.
There's that cocky lock. I know all too well.
Bulldog's on Dream Street here.
Belly to back suplex, I believe. Excellently executed.
It was picture perfect, no doubt about it. I expected nothing less.
You can say what you want about Arsenault. He knows how to wrestle.
Oh my goodness, fantastic inside the ring.
Close fist to the forehead, ref. Get in there. Break this up.
He's complaining about a fly on his forehead, so Arsenault just trying to help him out.
That had to be there.
That's what it was. Don't tell me after anymore. I'll talk. We talk, so he'll
sure you do.
We do.
I'll ask you about that.
We're friends.
A choke on the ropes. 5 count, ref. Get him off.
He's got top 5. He's just exacerbating his time there.
Veteran move there. Kick the ropes from the ref.
It's a great move. Excellent strategy.
Oh, he's going for a pin. That's a 2. Now he's going to wear down the Bulldog with a chin lock.
Good old-fashioned chin lock. Just trying to wear him down. The Bulldog trying to rally some support here from the fans in the COB, which he seems to have no trouble doing. I don't understand it, personally, but nonetheless, he is certainly one of the most popular wrestlers on the roster here in New York Wrestling.
Shots to the gut, off the ropes.
They were low. Low shot.
He went down too low. Kick, and what a drop kick by Arsenault. Textbook. You might not like him, but
I love him. I think he's great.
I can tell.
I think he's fantastic.
Maybe you two should get a run.
Arsenault slowing it down here with that front face lock. He's got on Bulldog Brandon Hynes.
Brandon Hynes is trying to get the crowd behind him now. He's asking for some help.
Certainly that motivation seems to be everything to the Bulldog right now, keeping him alive in this contest.
He's trying to get that adrenaline going. Oh, chin breaker. Arsenault fell. Another one. Off the ropes. Reverse. Missed clothesline. Oh, a big clothesline by the Bulldog. Another one. Arsenault's reeling. This title could change hands here tonight, folks. He's calling for some help from the crowd. Another big clothesline in the corner.
The Bulldog is fired up here
He's
tonight.
got the crowd behind him. If he can keep this going, we might see a new champion here tonight. Oh, he's calling for the crowd. This could be 10 punches.
Please, no. We can't have the Bulldog.
From the southpaw.
No, please, no.
The crowd's going. Arsenault is reeling. Looking for that number 10. There it is.
Arsenault's on Dream Street here. He certainly is. He's
Brandon Hynes, I think he's taking too much time here now. He needs to get on Arsenault. He's a veteran of the game.
Pandering to the fans.
Into the post.
Pandering to the fans, and look what happened.
I think that could have cost him.
What did the fans do for him? Nothing. Nothing. And look what it did for the Bulldog there. Nothing.
Support from the fans is priceless. And he's back into the post again. Come on, ref, get in there.
It's a perfectly legal maneuver.
Brandon Hynes holding his shoulder as he should. Two vicious runs into that post. One self-inflicted, and then Arsenault took complete advantage and threw him in there again.
As he should have. He's out to win, and he's going to win at all costs. I see nothing wrong with it. And now he's going to town on that shoulder there of the Bulldog. The Bulldog's in a compromising position here.
He's in a lot of trouble. He needs to get Arsenault off that shoulder. There's a suplex. And roll over for a pin. This could be it. Oh, and Brandon Hynes found it in his deep down to kick out of that one.
Certainly did, but did you notice? Wasn't a very strong kick out. Seems to be wearing him down.
He is wearing him down. That shoulder, it's hard to kick out when you got a bad shoulder. It gives you one arm to really kick out with.
And Arsenault's wasting no time honing in on that. You can tell it's bothering the Bulldog. It's a point of attack.
Definitely.
And
smart strategy.
Certainly a smart strategy on behalf of Arsenault. And I'm nothing short of surprised.
Back to that back of the head with an elbow. Arsenault has slowed this right down to a methodical pace, which will benefit him greatly if this match goes longer.
Certainly the Bulldog looking worse for wear now. Needs something. The tank's getting low, and fans will be right back with the conclusion of this match on NEW Evolved. And we're back, fans, and Steve Arsenault continues to wear down Bulldog Brandon Hynes as he's coming up out of that shoulder lock there.
He's fighting back. I give Brandon Hynes all the credit in the world. He's not giving up on this title opportunity, that's for sure. Arsenault charges. Oh! He got a whole lot of turnbuckles. Shoulder block with that bad shoulder. Back elbow. Arsenault was reeling again. Brandon Hynes is hurt. That shoulder is in a lot of pain. It's hitting the ropes. Neck breaker. Oh, beautiful. Arsenault is in trouble. Can he get a quick one? Can he pull it out? Can he be a new champ? Oh, just two. He needs to do a little bit more. I think that shoulder is affecting the hook of the leg on that one.
Certainly, and I'm surprised he went for that swinging neck breaker, giving the damage done to his shoulder already, but nonetheless, 2.9 there at least.
He had, a good shoulder and a good hook. He had that title. Brandon Hynes trying to recover from that shoulder, getting the crowd going.
Come on, Arsenault. Not the Bulldog.
Arsenault's down. Look out. Oh, what a front flip into the corner. This could be it. This could be it. 2. Oh, 2 and 7/8. That was super close.
Just a hair away there. Just a hair away.
It was very close. Arsenault showing resilience of his own here. Brandon Hynes still selling that shoulder. He is killing him.
I don't think Arsenault expected this when he signed up for this contest. Maybe he was feeling a little cocky after winning the title back on such short notice that he underestimated the Bulldog.
Hynes got him up. I think you're right. Oh, he's back into that handful of eyes again.
It's the Greco-Roman eye.
Oh, that looks like a zigzag.
It's beautiful there. It's
and a hook. 2. He just gets out. Brandon Hynes. Great resiliency, bad shoulder and all. He had a strong kick out there. It was very close.
Arsenault is in complete shock. Look at the look on his face there. He can't believe.
He thought he had it, that's for sure. Now he's going to the ref, complaining. Thought it was a 3. I can't blame him there. That was so close to 3.
It's a very, very close call, but the Bulldog just manages to stay alive, barely here.
Oh, I think he's calling for it.
It's it. It's over. Arsenault's going in for the kill. He's bided his time, and now it's time to finish off the Bulldog.
Looks like he's telling fans it's over. In my experience in this, you need to jump on this guy right away.
Certainly, he may be wasting time.
He's up, and this could be that modified mission Uncle Driver again that he put away. Oh, Brandon Hynes fight back. Schoolboy. 2. Arsenault kicks out.
So close.
Hynes holding that shoulder again. Big fist to the face.
Takes Arsenault down there with an errant punch right to the face.
What's Brandon Hynes thinking now? I think he wants to end this. He wants to be the new champ.
I think the ref needs to get in there. That was a closed fist. I don't agree with this. Arsenault's been putting the title on the line on short
Arsenault's on
notice.
Dream Street here. Up he goes into a power slam position. This could be it. Oh! He grabbed the ref. Low blow by Arsenault.
I didn't see what happened. My monitor went out there. What happened?
He grabbed the ref, gave Brandon Hynes a low blow, and now he got him up.
I can't see Steve.
This is over. Oh!
Look at that, a clean wrestling move.
I think this is it. Brandon Hynes. It's over. That's a 3 count for Arsenault. Brandon Hynes put up a valiant effort, but in the end, Arsenault and these underhanded tactics prevail, and he is still your new Evolution Wrestling champion.
You do what you gotta do to keep the title, and that's what he did. Way to go, Steve.
Didn't your monitor grow? You didn't see it. But in the end, Arsenault does get his hand raised in victory, and he does keep the championship.
That's right. Join us next time on NEW Evolve.
New Evolution Wrestling would like to thank the following supporters: Greco Pizza, Torbay Road; Adam Tucker Photography; TPI Travel Agent Kayla Gavin; EJ Krams Home Hardware; The Hub Printing and Catering; JC's Entertainment.